Yo, what up, Tech Styles here, Daily Spread Podcast, representing for the Knickerbocker Report. Yeah, I need my hair retwisted. It looks crazy. Yes, this we know. Yeah, and still, the show must go on, right? Like, imagine Josh Hart needing to get his head done, but it be late for a game. Like, it's crazy, right? So I got to drop this for you now, right? How do Knicks fans, how do I feel? I can't speak for all Knicks fans, but how do we feel about Jason Kidd potentially being the coach of the New York Knicks? And how can I feel like that's a bad move? Can you hear me? Oh, you can hear me, right? How can we feel like Jason Kidd is a bad move as a New York Knicks coach? Defensive minded, took his team to the promised land, already familiar with Brunson, been on the East Coast already, play for the ABA New York squad, which is a plus, which is an underrated plus. If he comes to New York, then why does that matter? Because we lost to the fun squad, the Pacers, who have the potential to go to be the next ABA team to win the chip. Spurs came from the ABA, they won a bunch of chips. And there's another team that came from the ABA that won chips as well. What's the other ABA team that won NBA chips? I can't think of it off the top of my brain. But the Pacers, yeah, nobody is believing in the Pacers. And that game is on tonight as well. The first game of the NBA championship, the Pacers versus the OKC Thunder in Oklahoma City. Spread is like 9.5. I don't even remember what we got on, if we got a side on that. No, we got the over, 231.5. It did drop to 230 today. It's been going up and down. I think it could go to 250, but I didn't take 250 today. One of these days, I'm going to take a 250. It might be the day. Anything over 260, I'm taking 100. But I think they get a 300-point game today. Not today, but one of these games might go to 300. Thursday, this is a running day for the NBA. So, yeah, we like the over. But this is about Thibs not being in the seat at the helm for the Knicks. And I put out an article in a newsletter, the Daily Spread Podcast newsletter on the Beehive platform yesterday, talking about the potential list of coaches for the Knicks. And I didn't have Jason Kidd up there for not one of them. So it's a little crazy that I didn't think of Kidd. But he would be a great coach for the Knicks, in my opinion. So I'm all for it. What do you think about Jason Kidd being the next head coach? I think he got the makeup, the philosophy, the schematic to bring the best out of the next situation. Deuce McBride was severely underused in that last series. A couple of the plays that need to be drawn up need to involve Cat and Brunson. And I don't think that they had enough time in the offseason and throughout the season, excuse me, to put that into practice. So once they get going, they're going to be good. And you got OG who there because they help, Mikal, got other pieces. If they're going to be here next year, we'll see. But I like the Knicks. I like the thoughts of a Jason Kidd on the squad. Let me know what you think in the comments. Daily Spread Podcast on representing for the Knickerbocker Report. We out.